Everyone, Paul here. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a bonus video with the Ghost Market Pro. These are just, today and tomorrow are going to be some bonus videos on just little tweaks I've done with the indicators that have they've kind of helped the process. The only indicator I'm going to be talking about is the cloud and some little tweaks that you can do from the cloud indicator that can kind of help improve your game. This can be used for whatever you're trading, crypto, forex, stock market. It could be used for all three. So these next two videos are going to be based off of the cloud indicator and kind of little tweaks you can do to it to improve your game to whatever you want to trade. Okay, so first thing you need to do is you need to load up your cloud right here. And we're going to just basically change the modified settings to, you can remove the, you only need to remove either the blue or the white. One or the other you have to remove. I'll remove the blue so it kind of looks like clouds. And well, actually I'll just have the blue on here because on screen it might look a little bit more. You might be able to see what I'm talking about more. What you want to do for this strategy, it's really simple. And you basically, you could turn off let's turn off the yellow here too real quick. What you want to look for is the moments when it switches between, down to up or up to down. And you'll notice that it looks like this. You'll see it right there. Okay, so right here, you'll see it go from, like down to up with the cloud. And you can do this on the blue one or the white one. It's about the same thing. They might be just off by a little bit, but you want to look for moments when they cross them like this. You want to look for all those moments. So if you remove the yellow from it first, anyway, you want to look for moments when it's going from up to down or down to up. And you also want to pay attention to your what's going on with the candles. But anyway, you wanna look at from go down to up. So this would be an example right here. So this would be actually a good time to enter a trade. Right here, you see, she goes from down to up. And once you find this moment, you basically enter when it crosses, which is right here. And then once you find a moment to enter, you can load back your yellow part of the indicator here. And what you want to pay attention to is this is your point of entering right here. So as long as the yellow is big, it has a lot of volume to it, you'll know when to exit. So say you enter here, you'll see that the yellow kind of thins out a little bit. You'll know that that's when it's, when to get out of the trade because it's weakening. So the yellow could very much go into the opposite direction. You don't know when you're actually looking at this chart here, and it's kind of like, when you're looking at the chart, it's kind of like, okay, so it has crossed up. So you would enter your trade, but when you enter your trade, you put on the yellow part of it, and you see that it's weakening. So the yellow part of the indicator is to show you the strength and the weakness of the movement of the candles. So let's just find another example here. Let's find another moment when it crosses, like right here. Okay, so you would enter your trade right here, and then you put on your yellow layer to see how weak it gets. So you'll see if you entered right about here, you'll see that it gets weaker right about here. So that's when you would exit your trade. So if you did follow this one particular, and this is the Japan yen here, and if we just rode this out till where it starts to get weaker, you were still looking at a 371 pip move. So let's just look at a couple other examples. Let's move the yellow and we find another moment. We got one right here. Okay, so we would enter our trade right about here. And then we'd load up the yellow here. and we'd see it gets weaker right about here. So you would come in right about here, and you'd exit right about here, and it shows you where it starts getting weaker. This is a 400 pip move, so it's pretty powerful. So I'm going to do this a couple more times. Maybe I'll switch it to Bitcoin too, so how it works for all of it. Okay, so get rid of the yellow. Let's find our moment. Let's find a moment. Now you can do this on whatever time frame you want, but the longer time frame, I believe, the better for these results. Here's another one right here. So we see that it crosses right here. And then we just go load up our yellow part of it. And we check it out, right? So we went in our trade right about here. And then we would exit when it starts getting weaker, which is right around here. And this is a good trade. This is 11 hours and then 362 pips. So let me show you how to... This will work for all of the assets here. So remove the yellow. Let's go to Bitcoin here. Now Bitcoin recently had a big move yesterday, so we'll be able to see if it picked it up. Let's see if we can pick up that move. Okay, so right here, you see it go from down to up. And if we load the indicator, the yellow, now yesterday was a big moment up, so you would have come in here and you just ride it out, and you notice that it starts getting weaker right about here. So here to here. Now, if you were doing trades like I do with Trade Locker, and you traded Satoshi, this would have been a 68,000 Satoshi move if you were just doing a 0.01. If you're doing more than that, then, times it by that number. But anyway, this is kind of the bonus video on how to find better moments with the cloud. The first thing you do is you want to get rid of either the white or the blue. Choose which one you want to do. They'll still both work the same. But I just chose blue because the contrast of this video. But anyway, if you choose blue or white, it'll work the same. And then you just find the moments where they shift in direction from down to up or up to down. And then you look at your yellow part of the indicator here, and then you just look for it. And once it starts getting weaker, that's your sign to get out of the trade. So anyway, this is a bonus video for using the Ghost Market Pro. It's what I've kind of discovered on my own. The strategy works really well. You do have to have the Ghost Market Pro package. I'm not sure, since they have different levels that you can purchase, I don't know which level you need to get the cloud, but if you want to do this strategy, you need the cloud indicator for this to work, and then you just follow the instructions in this video. It works really well. It works good for Forex, and it works good for crypto, especially from in any of those assets that get a lot of high volatility, and you want to enter a trade and you want to find out when something's getting weaker. This is a really good strategy for that. Anyway, this is a bonus video for using the Ghost Market Pro. I do have another one tomorrow that I'm going to be putting out there. It's going to be off the cloud again, another strategy with the cloud. So anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.